Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I am going to demonstrate you how we can make an IoT enabled smart bulb. So here I will show you how it's working. I have an on button and off button and I can easily control. So let's begin the video. Here we go with the items. First we need 0 PCB. Then we need few LEDs. For this project, I took 20 LEDs from an old LED strip which we are not using. I connected them in a circle shape. Then I link all them in parallel manner. Further we need a body for the bulb, which you can get it from an old burned bulb or you can buy it separately from outside. Initially I planned to set up a power supply using the X-rated capacitors. But the power outage was very poor. It was giving me only few milliampere power outage and it was not enough to lit up the LEDs as well as to run the ESP module. So I decided to go with another option such as an extra power supply like 5 volt 1.5 ampere, which I had to get it from outside ready-made. Here is a circuit details which I propose for this project. In this one there is a power output from a 230 volt to 5 volt 1.5 ampere. Then I am feeding that to the LED and also to the ESP board through a AMS 1117 voltage regulator IC. And here you can see there is a transistor which is working as a switch to switch on the LEDs, and the base of the transistor is getting triggered from the ESP module, and a small LED you can see there which I connected in series with the base and to the the ESP output pin. I could have used another resistor, but when I was using the resistor the performance was very poor, so I proposed this LED setup here to trigger the transistor. This is the ESP826601 module, and the pin configurations are like TX pin, ground, chip enable pin, then the IO port 1, then the reset, IO port 2, the VCC, then this is the RX pin, receiver pin. This is a FTDI module which will help us to connect such devices to the USB. This has USB port and we can get connected with the Arduino IDE. Connection with the ESP module and the FTDI as given in this circuit. So I made the circuit into a PCB like this. So this is the reset button and this is a push type button, on off button, which will engage the GPIO pin to flash mode and the normal mode. Once we start doing programming, we have to put the ESP module into flash mode. For that I will press this button, which will activate, it will connect the GPIO pin to the ground, and we connect the ESP module here, and the FTDA also I am connecting, and here is the cable. Now it's time for us to connect this device to the PC for the programming. Here comes the program, which we have to run with the ESP module. So in order to get the ESP in the board manager, you have to go to the preference and add this link here and click OK. Then it will be adding this generic ESP8266 modules and other ESP modules which will be available in the board manager. Then comes to the components. The components, I selected this port, and let's go to the libraries. You have to add these two libraries, and here one thing I have configured a static IP here, because each time when you restart or reboot your modem, the IP address assigned for the ESP may get changed, so that will be difficult once we install the Wi-Fi module into the bulb. I'm giving a fixed IP here. Then comes here the password of the router and the SSID of the router. Then go down. Let's come to the button. I enable button. These are steps for the buttons, and while clicking take the action, and the comparison will be doing here. That's it with the program. The code will be given, and now it's time to upload the program. So our programming uploading has done. Now it's time for us to switch our module from flash mode to normal mode, then reset the device. Once the programming is completed, we have to switch it back to the normal mode by disconnecting the GPIO pin from the ground, then reset this device. Open the serial monitor here. Here in the program we were using the serial baud rate is same as we mentioned here. So this is a serial baud rate matching for the ESP device. Now once we press the reset button for the ESP module, it will be connecting to the router. Here it's showing use this URL to connect the same IP address which we had given here. It is coming here in the serial monitor. Okay, so I am copying this. I am this web link and I am giving it to the web page. And here I have the buttons coming. Okay, so let's fix it. Let's take it practically how it will be executing this one. Here I made all the assemblies. This is a 5-volt supply. Since the adapter which suitable for this body is not giving me 5 volts, so I use a voltage regulator IC 7805 IC followed by a filtering capacitor. Then I used a AM1117 3.3 voltage regulator to run the ESP module. Then this is the 2N2222 transistor to switch on this light. Then this LED is specially given in the diagram prior to the transistor. This transistor from the ESP board, the IO port, it is going to the LED. Through LED it is then triggering the transistor, because I tried with the resistors, it was not working perfectly. In order to avoid, here it's a metallic plate. In order to avoid, I fixed some installation tapes and some papers here, and I made a small hole here because it was not getting the good coverage if it's fully closed. So for the coverage I put a small hole here, and I'm putting one more paper here just to insulate the board. Insulate the board. Then I am fixing them inside. I'm not fixing them properly, just for the test. Okay, I'm going to close it. Now the setup is ready. We can try. Here I connected the bulb with a holder and I am going to switch it on. It will flicker for a while. Now I am going to turn on the web browser here. In the web browser we have to enter the same ID which shown before, which is 192.168.0.201. Press go. It will go to such a page where it is showing connected to bulb. Bulb is now off. Bulb is now off. I'm going to press the on button. The bulb is turning on. Now I click off. It is off. Again on, and here connected to bulb, and bulb is now on, and again turn off. One more thing we can do here is we can keep the web page as a icon in the main screen. For that, what we can do, click here and add to home screen. So here you can give any name, whatever it is, then press add. This will come here as an icon. So every time when you switch on your tab or phone, whatever it is, you can, once the bulb is already on, you can directly go here till open this, and you can control directly from there. Very easy operation. It will come here as an app.